Today, we're going to talk about a big debate, whether positive only training or balanced training is the best way to train your dog. I'm a balanced trainer. Let's get into it. I had a client recently tell me that they only wanted to positive only train their dog. No tools, no markers, no reinforcement, no corrections, just treats. And that sounds good and it feels good in the heart. But truly, if you want your dog to really be obedient and to have basic commands down pat and to listen to you, you're gonna need a structure and full system of communication in order to really relay the messages you're trying to relay to your dog. Simply just pumping them with treats isn't gonna get you anywhere in the real world when there's distractions like squirrels and dogs and people and cars and all these things that your dog really loves way more than that piece of hot dog. I use treats and reinforcement positively every single day with my dog. Good boy. But yeah, every single day we're using the same type of tools that are all positive about 95% of the time. The other 5%, the other 10%, or whatever percentage you want to break it down to, is with structure, is with guidance, is with leadership, and communicating to your dog in a language that they understand. If you're new here, my name's Kevin. This is Clearly Canine. We balance train our dogs for real world scenarios. And this conversation I had with this client is exactly why I wanted to make this video for you guys. Let's jump right in. Positive only training is great for things like sits and downs and stays, and any basic position you want your teach your dog is great with luring and treats. It's a beautiful way to communicate to your dog what to do, but it's not really effective at teaching your dog what not to do. You can't positively reinforce things like jumping, lunging, leash aggression, puppy biting, counter surfing. These type of things you simply cannot reward your dog to not do. And it all comes down to one really important thing, and that's that the real world has way more valuable distractions than the treats you're giving your dog every day. That's why balanced training uses tools not to punish, but to really communicate through those real world distractions to your dog what it is that you need them to do or listen, or to keep themselves from injuring themselves or other people or other dogs out in the real world. Because the truth is, once a dog's in fight or flight mode, I don't care how much chicken you have in your pocket, they're not coming back to you. Reliability matters way more than motivation when it comes to dog training. And the truth is, if your dog only listens when you're giving them food, that's not training, it's bribery. One of the biggest things I hear people say about corrections or the use of tools like a prong or an e-collar, you hear these things like your dog is gonna live with anxiety, live with fear, and that really couldn't be further from the truth. Dogs thrive on clarity and clear communication. A dog that never receives a correction is a dog that doesn't understand what it can or can't do in the world that it interacts with. The truth is, if you don't give your dog the structure it needs, it's going to create jobs for itself. It's going to give itself things to do. Like my guy right here. I've got Chino. He's a Dogo Argentino, very strong, powerful dog. And if I don't give this guy the structure he needs, he's going to terrorize my family. He's going to terrorize my house. He's going to terrorize my neighborhood. And without that structure, a dangerous breed, for example, how a lot of people like to say, which I don't believe in dangerous breeds at all, can face things like being put down or getting taken from their families and really being put in bad scenarios. And it all falls on irresponsible owners who truly don't understand what it takes to have balance in your dog's life. That's why balanced training works so effectively, is because it tells your dog, great job at doing what you're good at, but I really need you to understand what you're not allowed to do. And the only way to communicate that thoroughly and clearly is with the use of tools and corrections. Balanced training isn't harsh, isn't abusive, isn't punitive. It's actually the opposite. It's fair, it's clear, and it's honest. We reward the good, we correct the dangerous or unwanted, and we give our dogs a clear line of communication with us and the world around it. And I can't stress this enough, guys. Balanced training isn't about control or dominance. It's about clarity and safety for your dogs. And I'm gonna give you guys some real world examples. A dog that pulls on a leash doesn't need more treats. It just needs leadership. A dog that doesn't come back on a recall doesn't need higher value treats. They need accountability. A dog that jumps on your guest doesn't need more treats. They need boundaries. Balanced training doesn't take your dog's freedom away. It simply allows them to have more freedom in a structured manner. A lot of people who have dogs most likely have kids. I have 3 myself, and I can tell you that I sure as hell do not give my kids a brand new toy when they get in trouble in school. And it is no different with our dogs. A lot of people think that it's different because they're a pet and we give them love and care for them and cuddle them and give them all these great things in life. But if they misbehave, why would you ever reward that? But now it's your turn. What kind of problems are you having with your dog? Is it leash pulling? Is it reactivity? Is it basic obedience, crate training, potty training? Whatever it is, leave a comment down below and we'll make sure to pump out some new videos for you guys covering all these topics. This is Kevin with Clear Lead Canine, and don't forget, real dogs need real training.